Hey, welcome to External Monologue. So today, we're gonna talk about something that has been on my mind for a while now. So, not too long ago, I started reading Chainsaw Man. And there was one character that, when I read it, I couldn't help but think, where have I seen her before? She seems so similar to another character that I know. And then it hit me. I realized how similar Makima and Monika from Doki Doki Literature Club are. So I wanted to make a video about it. About the similarities between Makima and Monika. So you probably already heard about Chainsaw Man from all the hype that has been going on recently since the trailer for it just dropped. So basically it's about this boy named Denji whose heart merges with his head devil Pochita, and he gains the powers of that devil, which was the Chainsaw Devil. And then he gets picked up by Makima, who is a devil hunter. And while Denji and his crew fight devils all over Japan, Makima has plans on her own. She may look like a human, but actually it turns out that she is the control devil, so she can control people. On the other hand, Doki Doki Literature Club is a visual novel in which the faceless main character, that is the player, joins a literature club. But throughout your time there, you notice that your childhood friend Sayori gets more and more depressed, until she finally kills herself. And then the game tries to function without her, characters are more aggressive and weirder, and while Monika seems strangely dismissive about everything that's happening, it turns out that she is the one who's doing it. She's sentient and knows that she is part of a game, so she manipulates the game and the game files and the characters and the script in order to get her way. So, first off, the name. This might be a stretch, but both of their names sound kind of similar. Makima, Monika. There's a high possibility that Makima was actually inspired by Monika, but another similarity is their hair. And the last similarity I noticed about the appearance is their eyes. Both Fujimoto and Dan Salvato have done something with Monika and Makima's eyes that kind of hints at their powers. Makima has the rings in her eyes. We usually see something like that in the context of hypnotization or control, and in a lot of scenes Monika seems to be the only one who's directly looking at the player, because she knows that there is an actual person behind the screen. In terms of their personality, they're obviously both manipulative. Makima uses her powers to get her way, and Monika manipulates the script to get her way. But they're also both actually good people. Monika more so than Makima, which I kinda want to make a video about why Monika is actually best girl, but that's besides the point. Both of them only wanted one thing, and that is to be loved in a way. Monika wanted romantic love because the player was the only thing that connected her to the real world. Makima, or rather the control devil, just wanted a relationship on equal ground with someone. She longed for something like a family, and in the end all she wanted was a hug. Lots of hugs. In that sense, they're both very similar in terms of personality. In terms of their roles in the story, the obvious thing is of course that they're both the secret antagonists of the story. They both have very high positions, Monika being the club leader and Makima as the head of the public safety's devil hunters. But they're both also loved by their peers, which in both cases could be a result of their powers. Everyone, especially the main character, really admires Monika. She's been called talented, beautiful, completely out of his league, and even by the other girls more admirable than them. In Chainsaw Man, the main character Denji is also in love with Makima as well as Aki, because when he's later asked why he has a crush on her or why he likes her, he doesn't know himself. They both also can't really die, or both have come back from supposed death. Whenever she is killed, she just comes back but as a result, a random person in Japan will die. And Monika has been deleted from the game before, but not just did she come back to save the main character at the end, but it turns out that whoever has the position of club president in the literature club will gain the sentience that she had. So the same way Nayuta is now the control devil, Sayori became kind of a new Monika. This is a very loose similarity because it's not really something that is in the game, but Monika's red strings in that one art that I think is official is very similar to Makima's chains. So yeah, just something I noticed.